Hi YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Chow with Lau. And today we are cooking al fresco again, because that means we don't mess up our kitchen as much, which is always a good thing. Especially today because we are deep fried, because we are doing salt and pepper chicken wings. Guys, today we are doing the recipe that is most requested on my YouTube channel, salt and pepper chicken wings. Some people know it as salt and chili chicken wings. The truth is I don't really know why it's called salt and pepper chicken wings, because although it has got pepper in it, it's not the overriding taste. The taste you normally get is the saltiness and the spiciness. So salt and chili chicken wing sounds more logical, but hey, I'm happy to go with whatever you want to call it. It's all delicious. So for this recipe, you are going to need some chicken wings. I've got a kilo of chicken wings in here. I've already started the marinade off. I have got a teaspoon of sesame oil, a teaspoon of light soy sauce, and a teaspoon of sugar. Okay, and that you can marinate it for about 2-3 hours overnight if you want to, but 2-3 hours is perfectly adequate. In this bowl we have 200 grams of corn flour. We have some salt and pepper, obviously. We've got about 1.5 liters of cooking oil for the deep fry. A little bit more cooking oil so we can do the stir fry at the end. The light soy sauce, the sesame oil we've already discussed. And possibly the most important ingredients, we've got a couple of chilies. These are kind of medium hot chilies, a couple of cloves of garlic, and half an onion. So without further ado, get your woks ready. So the next step is to prepare our crispy, crunchy coating. And to do that, we're going to take our corn flour and we're going to add a liberal sprinkling of salt and pepper. As the name implies, this is quite a salty dish. Okay, so we're going to add a good sprinkling of pepper as well. Give it a good stir and add even more salt. Okay, there we go. The next step is my secret to crunchy coatings, the crunch maker, i.e. the spray bottle. So what we're going to do, you have to trust me on this, is we're going to get this spray bottle of just plain water, and we're going to squirt 3 or 4 puffs of water into the corn flour and give it a stir with a fork. And what we're doing is letting the water connect with some of the corn flour, turning it into little kind of rocks. And what happens is, when we deep fry these little rocks, they are tightly compacted together and stuck together, so they give you that extra crunchiness. Trust me, it really works. So we do this 3 times in all, so this is the second time. And one more. Okay. And we'll just stir that through. As you can see, the corn flour is not smooth anymore. It's quite lumpy, which is exactly what we're going for. Okay. Now onto the chicken wings. The last ingredient that I didn't mention before is an egg. So we're going to crack an egg into the chicken wings. And what this is going to do is bind it with the corn flour. So it basically just massage it into the chicken wings. If you're using a lot more chicken wings than this, then obviously you put more egg in. Okay, but for this is about 1 kilo of chicken wings. This is perfect. 1 egg is perfect. So we coat it, which will make it nice and moist and wet. And then what we're going to do is transfer them all to the corn flour. And this is the fun bit. We're just going to rub it into the corn flour. And this is why we use a lot of corn flour, because what happens is, if you didn't have enough, it would end up kind of clumping together. But as we massage the excess corn flour around, it gets between the chicken wings and stops them from sticking together. And we get a nice thick even coating of corn flour. And it doesn't take much at all. Okay, and there we have it. This is going to be our crunchy coating. So on to the next stage, the deep frying. Right guys, we are ready for the deep fry. I'm doing the fizzy chopstick test. Wooden chopstick in a pan of oil, fizzing away like that, about 180 degrees, that's what it's telling us. So we're ready to go. Obviously, be as safe as possible when you're deep frying. This is risky business. Okay, never more than say a third full, certainly not over a half. Right, we're going for a double fry because chicken wings are notoriously hard to get crispy on the outside and nicely done in the inside. If you're not careful, you'll burn it and it'll still be raw in the middle. So we're doing a double fry, and that'll give us an extra crispy crunchy, so crispy coating even. So what we're going to do is put them in. And we're going to wait until the coating goes a light golden brown, not a deep brown, just a nice light golden brown, which indicates that obviously the crispy coating is set. And because there's so many chicken wings, I'm going to do this in 2 batches as well. Otherwise, we're going to overload the oil. The oil's not going to stay hot enough, and we're going to get a soggy batter. Okay. So in between the first fry and the second fry, about 20 minutes, and as you take them out, they'll still be cooking on the inside, so the heat will start to penetrate in and will start helping to cook the chicken. However, they won't be done, they'll still be raw, so don't be tempted to eat them. Then we put them in for a few more minutes after the 20 minutes, once they've kind of cooled down on the outside, so we can make that crispy coating even crispier and obviously cook the chicken on the inside. That's the secret. Right guys, so we're at the end of the first fry. As you can see, very pale golden colour, not ready yet, but that means it gives us time, the 20 minutes in between the fries, to actually prepare the chilies, the onions and the garlics, which we're going to stir fry with the chicken wings for the final stage of this recipe. So stay tuned. Okay, now we're waiting for the second fry. We can get the garlic, the onions and the chilies ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finely chop the garlic. Garlic really gives the chicken wings a nice flavour. It really matches the heat of the chili as well, which is always good. The onions I'm going to finely slice. Okay, get it all done, don't waste any. And the chilies, these are kind of medium heat, so I'm going to use them both. So I'm going to keep the seeds in because I can't be asked to get rid of them, and I like the heat anyway. We finely chop those. Obviously, after you chop chilies, make sure you don't put your fingers anywhere near your eyes or any other sensitive areas of your body. We don't want any accidents. Okay guys, time for the second fry. In they go. And this time we're going to deep fry them until they're done. There we go. Get a proper sizzle on this time. Again, don't overload the oil. If you've got loads of wings, do it in separate batches. This should take 4 or 5 minutes and then we'll have a really crunchy, crispy chicken wing. Okay guys, after about another 5 minutes of frying, these are about done. You can tell by the nice golden brown they're going. And they should be cooked on the inside as well. So we're going to fish them out and drain on the kitchen towel. Okay, look at those. But don't eat them yet, we are not finished. Right guys, final step, chicken wing heaven awaits. So we're going to put about a tablespoon of oil into your wok. Get that nice and hot. Like I said, I'm only doing a portion of the chicken wing, so we don't have to do it all at once. I'm going to put the same kind of, about what, a third of all the onions, the garlic and the chilies into there. And we get that going. This is going to start to flavour the oil. Get on a nice sizzle. Keep it moving so it doesn't burn. It's very easy for the chopped garlic to burn, so keep that moving. And as soon as you see, ooh, that chili kick is hitting me in the nose already. That'll clear your sinuses. Okay, as soon as the onion starts to soften up, we can add the chicken wings. So we're just tossing this through the onion, the garlic and the chilies, and that's coating it, sizzling it hot. You can add another generous sprinkle of salt and pepper. Give it a final toss through. And there we have it. Okay guys, salt and pepper chicken wings. Get your taste buds ready. Right guys, it's tasting time. I've got to say, this is one of my favourite all-time dishes, whether it's a starter or just a snack or a whole pile of them as a main course. They're just absolutely amazing. The coating is wonderfully crispy. There's a lovely warmth from the spice of the chili, the saltiness and the garlic's coming through. I could eat this by the bucket load. And to be fair, I think I'm going to. Right guys, so if you've liked what you've seen today, please consider subscribing, like, comment and share, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care guys, bye bye.